Google. Let's go get him again.
Welcome back to the Robe Zoe channel. I'm your host, Mark, and welcome to an unboxing and first impression video on my channel. Today we are delving into the brand of Jean-Paul Gaultier, and it's another Le Beau flanker called Paradise Garden. This is a 2024 fresh off the press release from Jean-Paul Gaultier. They've been busy recently, of course. They just flankered up Le Male with the newest one that I have a video on, and now Le Beau gets a new one too. The note breakdown on this one looks very promising. You have notes of, actually some of the notes that I really prefer in the summer. While everybody else is wearing citruses, I absolutely love figs. Fig can go green, very leafy. They can go coconutty at times. It can go very much watery at times too. So you never really know what you're gonna get from the fig, but it's very unique to, let's say, citruses. It has coconut in this, of course, pulling from the original line. Mint, which is another note that I absolutely love. Again, it can go very much herbal. It can go very uplifting in a fragrance. So, you know, mint, coconut, fig, those are pretty big trifecta in the summer note breakdowns. So getting all three in a release here is really interesting for me. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do here with Le Beau. Now the Le Beau line, in my honest opinion, and again, I'm not an influencer like the rest of the ones that you have been watching, they may say, no, I didn't really like it, but I'm warming up to it. It's just a way of being an influencer that you don't hurt anybody's feelings. Honestly, this is an okay line. That's just me being honest. It's an okay line. Is it something I wear a lot? Again, this dent, this was actually split for me. So I only got 50% of the bottle, and as you can see, I don't wear it that much. But again, I got 3,000 bottles around me here. So as a fragrance reviewer, that happens, that you're not gonna put that much of a dent on here. So, so it's an okay line. It is a welcomed line to the Jean-Paul Gaultier instead of just getting a bunch of Le Male flankers. So it's nice to see something a little different. The bottles are definitely gorgeous. I really love the new look Le Males in this line. So I really do like the presentation of these, but the scent themselves are just decent. They're not bad, but they're just decent personally. So we're gonna see how this one stacks up against the rest. I did get a tester here with tin can basically, and I pre-opened it here just to make my life easier. So the tin can itself is actually beautiful, full of vibrancy. It looks very green, marshy. It's got dragons on it. It has a lot of color. I really like that. The bottle itself, much more, of course, green, not that bluish hue anymore. So it's really emphasizing that greenness. It even has a leaf over here, totally stuck on there. Thought maybe I could flap it right there, but no. So let's delve into this and see. Again, this is a first impression. This is something that I haven't smelt anywhere. I think it's starting to trickle down into North America where I live. So nose behind this, very important, Quentin Bish. And not the best nose in the game personally for me. Really emphasizes openings. He really is huge right now with Le Male and 1 million. I'm sure his paychecks are really good because he's flankering up some of the bigger names in the industry. However, his use of tonka bean vanilla, very mundane. The back end of his fragrances are very much faceless, not unique. So that is something that I have to keep an eye on. And yes, this one has tonka bean in it, so I got to keep an eye on that. So let's see if those really unique notes up top can save this in the back end. So let's see. I'm going to put it on strip first, and then I'll put it on skin, just to let me know what this fragrance smells like. Let's start it off. Ooh. That wasn't a good ooh. Okay. So it's unique. Okay. So the central note out of those fresh notes, the coconut, the mint, and the green fig, hugely fig based here. This is your central piece of Le Beau Paradise Garden. However, even though it's a rather unique fig, I've never smelt a fig like this. It's not in a good way. This is a very highly synthetic green fig note, which is not a good fig. However, it's interesting. Now, if you want a really good fig-based fragrance, Marc Jacobs Man. That's a designer fragrance that was, you know, retail. It's discontinued now, but retail was like 50 bucks. Like, it was really, really cheap. And it did the fig justice. It was a watery, transparent thing. It was really, really good. I haven't smelt a fig like this, and that's not, you know, I'm a huge fig guy, like from Philosykos, from Deep Tech, all the way through. I own tons of fig-based fragrances because I absolutely love fig leaf, the green leafy aspect to it, the watery aspects that it gives, even the fruity aspect of the fig. Here it's very synthetic, sweet, backed by a lot of sweetness here. So definitely Bish inspired. I wasn't really I don't know what I was expecting as the central note. It is very green up top. There's a ginger note in here that's given a little bit of a hit, which I actually like ginger. But let's wear this one properly, and then put it away for the video for now, and then we'll get to see it in a test drive later on my channel. But oh yeah, that's a rather unique fig, and I won't say in a bad way, like it's it's in that fruity Azzaro, fruity, you know, it's like a brand like Azzaro, a brand like Calvin Klein, their CK1s. It's in that realm of fruitiness. Now, if you like that, sure, but at the same time, you got to look at the competition, and a CK1 bottle's 20 bucks. Azzaro fragrances are like bargain bin, 30 bucks. This retail probably, once it hits US, 120, 150 USD, maybe even more. Now you're looking at the competition, you're looking at niche fragrances almost going against this thing as far as price tag. So that is something that your fragrance reviewer may forget to say, is that, ooh, it's good. Well, yeah, 150 US, good. Oh, that's pushing it. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a coconutty vibe. It's pulling a little bit from this, a little bit of that, a little bit of mint. The mint is the third chair out of the three uniques. I would say figs number one, the mint's number two, the coconut, sorry, is number two, which could pull from fig. Fig does do that, but I'm assuming probably not here. And then of course the mint is third wheel. Has a little bit of a salty vibe, which kind of brings you to this fresh, tropical kind of thing, and it has that vibe going on. Like a salty green, aquatic. The coconut's definitely not as dense as it in its counterparts here. There's a little bit of woods peeking through, very mild. Some sweetness is definitely there. That tonka bean, you know, I'm not going to be talking about the dry down at all in this video, but if I was a betting man, you know, knowing what Quentin Bish does with the Jean Paul Gaultier lineup, he did it with Le Male there, the gold bottle over there. It's this fog that he does that has no personality, which again, we're looking at a fig with no personality here at all. Yeah. So at the end of the day, and this is probably the next hype beast in Fragcomm, I could probably call it now, just like they did with that gold thing. Don't fall for the trap. You know, these influencers, they know what to push and what not to push. This is a highly pushable fragrance for an influencer, I can tell right now. They're not... So yeah, your favorite influencer might be pushing this with the rest of them. They always hold hands and sing Kumbaya together, so they know what to push and what not to push. Yeah. It smells like a mid-designer release from a second-tier brand, like an Issey Miyake, a Kenzo, YSL, even a third-tier Calvin Klein, to a Zaro. You know, it has this bright fruitiness to it that it's unique. I haven't smelt a fig that smells like this, but it's not in a good way. Like, I love a fig that's leafy green. I love a fig that's watery, transparent. I like a fig that is fruity. A fig that shows coconut aspects. The coconut in here is very much separate from this. It's not authentic. It's not built correctly. In Quentin Bish, I'm sorry, but not my favorite perfumier. He has done some really good stuff, but lately this kind in the 1 million line, he's just churning out, you know, things for the teeny boppers. A bright opening like this is going to sell to an 18, 20-year-old. It will. What's going to happen in the back end, I'll tell you right now. Probably that Tonka fog that he's known for. Anyway, for me personally, the mint again doesn't show anything great here. The coconut is your standard coconut. It is a good release from the Beau line. It really falls into this characteristic. Not a great release from Jean Paul Gaultier or Bish. Not worth the price tag that you're going to be paying. Probably 125, 150 USD, probably around there. This smells like something that would be sub $100, to be quite honest, from a second-tier designer brand. That's where I'm going. Very, very synthetic, but I think it would be probably good in a climate like Miami or something like that. Night out, summer night, things like that. It's just not a memorable release personally for me. So that's my take on Beau Paradise Garden. Yeah, nice bottle, clean bottle. Looks kind of tiny beside these two little boys here. Green theme is okay. It's all right. The note breakdown looks sexier than the actual juice. That's it. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Again, very polarizing, but it's an honest fragrance reviewer. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here. That's what I do. I'm not here to co-sign. There's several of those out there for you to get co-signed. So now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good or bad, you agree, disagree, I don't really care. It is your money, it is your fragrances, but personally, if you're looking at my feedback and you're looking at this at a discounter, it's not available in the US, and I know a lot of US people are gonna jump on this and blind buy it for 150 USD, 120, we'll say I'll be nice, 110 USD, no. Under 100, yeah, I could see that, but it's already like very faint on my skin too. So this might not have much longevity on it either. So there you go. There's my take on it. As always, a great import fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.